Monster Hunter Wilds, the game that delivers heart-pounding battles, epic hunts, and a world full of amazing creatures. But there's one monster that just doesn't quite cut it. One monster that makes you wonder, how did this thing even make it into the game? Meet Congalala. The farting, rolling disaster of a monster that somehow got a spot in Monster Hunter Wilds. Let's get this out of the way. What's Congalala's main attack? Flatulence. That's right, this goofy creature relies on farting to try to take you down. And not just any farting, it's clouds of gas that are enough to knock you back and leave you dizzy. Who needs a fearsome tail swipe or devastating roar when you can just blast your opponent with some toxic wind? Right? Yeah, real intimidating. Can you imagine? You fought all sorts of monsters that could crush you with one hit. Then you encounter this balloon of bad design. And you're just left thinking, is this seriously happening right now? Let's talk about its design. What are we even looking at here? It's like a bloated, overstuffed, I don't even know. A weird mix of a pig and a beach ball, maybe. It waddles around like it's struggling to keep its balance, and when it's not waddling, it's belly flopping on you. Then there's the fight itself. This thing doesn't offer much in the way of a challenge. Yeah, it farts. And it occasionally tries to belly bounce you, if you even call that an attack. But that's it. You're just waiting for the monster to belly flop or trip over itself. And happens pretty often. Even worse, Congalala barely reacts when you land hits. It's like it's just there. Like a speed bump on your hunt. Making you wonder, why are you even wasting your time? Seriously? At least give us some kind of memorable challenge. Instead, Congalala's just a joke. When Congalala finally goes down, it's not a feeling of triumph. It's more of a relief that you can get this monstrosity out of your sight. It's like you just got through a terrible movie and you're finally walking out of the theater. And what do you get for all that trouble? Some not so useful materials. Sure, you can craft some armor and weapons from it, but let's be real. After battling a creature like this, you're not going to be jumping for joy to make gear from it. You want something that feels earned, something worthy of your time. Congalala? It's the kind of monster that makes you wonder why Capcom thought it was a good idea to include it in the game. So there you have it. Congalala. Farting, belly flopping, and overall disappointing. It's the monster that didn't quite make the cut in terms of epicness. Maybe it's time we all just forget this one ever existed. But I will give Congalala one thing. Congalala is not really the worst monster in the game. The worst monster in the game is the person who created this mod. Yeah. Ridiculous. Well, do you agree with me? Or do you think I'm being too harsh on Congalala? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And hey, if you want to see more monster breakdowns, epic hunts, and some rants, make sure to like and subscribe. Don't forget to ring that bell so you won't miss any more monster madness. See you in the next hunt.